right, well, collective, let's go on and see what's going on for you. Let's see what the gossip is, what the drama is, and boy, is this some drama going on here. I'm telling you, it's some drama going on here because somebody is going through some karma. Somebody is going to court. Somebody is protected. And unfortunately, somebody is not. All right, so let's get right on into this read. Collective, I tell you, boy, it is something going on all the time. All right, lady, I back over here. Let's get right on into this read here. We then lit our candles, set a prayer of protection. If you're new here, I want to say welcome. And if you already are a member, thank you for your support, because this is really hard. I really appreciate it. All right, well, you can see here that it is some stuff going down here. It is a mess going on. All right, we got karma. Somebody is going through some karma here. They're going to court. They have some type of protection from some opposition here, some type of opposition, something that's come against them, but they are divinely protected here. So let's get right on into this read. Only take what resonates and leave the rest back there, because you don't need it. All right, only take what resonates. Don't force this to fit. Somebody out here in our collective, somebody could be going through some karma for what they done to you. Okay, they may be experiencing some karmic justice here, okay, and they may be having to go to court here, okay. Like I said, whoever's in this situation could be going to court, but they're being protected, okay. They're being protected for some type of opposition. Somebody may have said that they done got, some hangs put on. They done got into a rumble, a little scuffle here. Somebody's accusing of somebody, hurting them, and they taking them to court. So what is this all about? Let's see. Holy Spirit, what is this all about? What is it all about? Ooh. All right. Abuse came out here, and it came out here in the reverse. Somebody is playing games. Y'all need to quit playing games with the justice system. I am so sick of this. I'm so sick of people, especially females, and men do it too. There's some men out here too. They make these false accusations. Why? Because somebody is moving on. They are trying to move on from somebody. And this is why they're going to court. Okay, this person probably had to go get a protection order or restraining order against somebody that's maybe a little cray-cray. This person may be a little cray-cray here, but they are faking abuse. Somebody took some false charges out on somebody because they're trying to leave them, and they're giving them a hard time here, man. That is so crazy. When people do that, it really makes it hard. It really makes it hard for people that are really true victims of domestic violence to get help. I know, because I went through domestic violence, and trust me, when you go up there to that courthouse, some people they're not nasty. I mean, they're nasty. A lot of you would think that I forgot what it's called, but the people that file these charges and file these orders, you would think they would be compassionate and nice. Oh, no. Some of them have a bad attitude. I know me and my best friend took me up there because I was going through a situation with my son's father. He was so obsessive of me and possessive of me, and he started to try to break into the house, and I was afraid that he was going to just harm me or unalive me, and we went to go get some charges, took it down on him, get a restraining order, and the woman was so nasty to me that my best friend, Sequoia, I give it to her, she had to tell that woman, look, I mean, if you don't want to do your job, go find another job. But, this is a real life situation here, and you just using it as like we up there faking. And I was not faking. I had a police report and everything. My parents filed a report because he was trying to break into my parents' home. So, yeah, stop going up there with these false ass allegations and using the justice system to try to get your get back and try to get your lick back. Stop. Please. These karmics are crazy. All right, Holy Spirit, please reveal. What else can you reveal? This person is moving on. This person went up there and found some Oh, it's a fake paperwork. Because this person is jealous. You're protected. This person is jealous. They got an evil eye on you and everything. And they are concerned. Okay, they're very concerned that what they're doing may backfire. They're concerned that it may not work. Okay. Boy, this is a mess here. Because this person is obsessed. This person is very obsessed with you. This obsessed first person is taking charges out, okay? And they could be receiving karma for doing this. But this could be somebody's karma too. Yeah, this could be somebody's karma too. This could be a karmic masculine, like I say. Them men be on that BS too. Them men be on that BS too. They'll take some charges out too. It ain't just women. It's not just women. Okay, and we got this karmic masculine. Okay? But hell, it look like they moving on. It's like this person is taking this karmic masculine to court. Okay, this may be their karma. This could have been somebody collective that you were dating, that you were into, that you're not dating no more. They could have left you for this karmic person. This man, this male could have left you and went to a karmic feminine. And now, now they're going through their karma. Yeah, this was it. Somebody's going through their karma. Yeah, somebody's got karma coming to them. They done got with old cray-cray. They done got with this crazy person. They left you, Miss Divine, Mr. Divine. And they left the divine masculine and they left the divine feminine and went to a karmic. Okay? They went over into a karmic. That's no good. Okay? And now this person is obsessed here. Because this karmic masculine don't want them no more. They don't want them no more. And you like, look, don't bring the BS over here. Don't bring the bullshit over here. This person definitely here is coming after somebody. Somebody, like I said, is trying to pretend that they were sweet and they were angelic and they were an angel. They not. You're the earth angel. They're not. They're evil. They're jealous. And they're concerned. They're concerned that they made a bad decision to go over here and be with this karmic. But that was the path that they chose to take. This person had made them think that they were sweet and they were like an angel and that they were the divine feminine or the divine masculine and they were the devil. Yeah, they got over there and they got with the devil. Somebody could be a reader or could be going to get readings. But whoever this is, they could be they're very abundant. Okay? Very abundant. Very abundant. This person definitely was trying to use illusions and bring confusion into your life. But if this person, you notice if this person has, and they're doing it by doing love spells, manipulation, doing it through seduction, trying to use sex to manipulate you, okay? And this karmic used, seduction and to manipulate this karmic masculine, but they deserved each other. They both karmics, but it don't work. it don't work. Sometimes you can't be the same. Y'all can't act the same. Somebody got to have some sense. One of y'all got to have some sense. You can't have a karmic masculine with a karmic feminine. That's just not gonna work. There's an explosion about ready to happen, and somebody has to have some sense. Okay, y'all both can't be confused and crazy and psychotic. Right? Yeah, and you are single and sexy and successful, and this person made a choice to up and go entertain something else, and this is why this person disconnected from this connection. This is why they got missing. This is why they got missing. So if you're wondering why your person got missing, they went over there to somebody else and was entertaining something else, and now it's backfired. Now it's backfired. Now they got to go to court and everything else, and this person is hating this. This person is hating this. They feel like they've been tricked because this person has tricked them. They made them think that they were sweet and they were an earth angel, and they was a devil. They was the devil. And they chose that path. That's why we got pathways. They chose that. They chose to go over there and let somebody seduce them and tell them lies. And that's on them. That is on them. Yeah, what did I say? Trusted. They went over there and they trusted this third party. Yeah, they disconnected from you. They entertained. They gave into this connection over here. Yeah, they gave into this connection over here. Yeah, they put you in a third party situation, and that's why they then got missing. So, I mean, they may pop back up once they get out of jail, or once they go through court, or get a lawyer to try to beat some of these charges. But they truly got with somebody that was very psychotic and off their rocker. They wishing they would have just stayed with you. But at the end of the deck here, we got unbothered. This doesn't bother you. You probably didn't heard about what then went on with your partner or your counterpart. You didn't heard it. You didn't heard it, and you don't care. You know, you're like, you know what? I'm so glad I left. That's a fool. You looking at this person like they a fool. Like this don't make no sense. They are a fool. You probably done moved on and went on to something else. Yep. And that's what happens. Like they say, what goes around does go around. It does go around. This person could have had a family with them. This person, you could have had a family with them. Like I said, people are talking about this. People are talking about this. Look at that. This person is unstable, mentally unstable. This person is doing any and everything to get back at this karmic masculine. They're trying to do any and everything. They're trying to get them arrested. They're trying to take them to court. They probably trying to holler everything out up under the sun. They probably like, listen, you know, I'm pregnant. They ain't pregnant. Now they talking about they hurt and beat up. They ain't even beat up. They just saying that. They're just doing it. They're desperate. They are desperate. This person may have a little money. They may have been with this person for money, and they thinking this is real love. They think this person is the love of their life. At the bottom of the deck, Ice King. So this, you know, your person may have a little change. They may have a little change. Yeah. Next card here is Divinity. Yeah. So yeah, he might be awakening to this. This may be his wake-up call. Having to go through the court system, going through this with this nutcase here. Yeah, they may be going through a spiritual awakening. Okay, this has probably woke them up. They're gonna turn it from a divine a karmic masculine. They're gonna turn from a karmic masculine. They may be a divine masculine by the time they get through with them. They're gonna have a wake-up call with this. Okay, but you're divine, honey. You're an earth angel, and you are protected. You're protected from this stuff. Look at that, karmic feminine. Yeah, lies, a veil. She was a fake. She was a fraud. She acted like she was so divine, honey. She had like she was so good, and it was just a devil. That's what he got with. A she-devil, as they call them. We got a child here at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, this person could say, you know, hey, they were pregnant. This person could act childish. This person could this could be somebody's baby mama. Yeah, this could be somebody's baby mama. Ain't that something? Woo. Woo. Somebody could have got with somebody and trapped them. Somebody trapped somebody with a kid for money. Like I said, your person could have a little bit of change, you know. They could have a coin. But by the time she get through with him, he ain't going to have nothing. Or by the time he gets through with her, she ain't going to have no money. Like I say, roles can be reversed. Just take it how it resonates. Take it how it resonates. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Let me see which direction I'm gonna go here. This is a mess. This truly is a mess. If somebody's going through this, having to go through the court system because somebody don't want to let go. All right, Holy Spirit, what else can you reveal for us? And I'm gonna get one more deck, and then we're gonna close this thing out. Okay, I'm gonna close this thing out here. I know exactly what deck I'm gonna get to. Holy Spirit, what can be revealed? Somebody keeps secrets. This person kept a secret. They put you in a third-party situation. They were trying to keep this person, and they may have tried to keep you a secret from this crazy ex or crazy lover. And they in their feelings. Somebody's all in their feelings. This is an insecure person. Insecure people do stuff like this. They lie. They you know, make false accusations. Oh. This is a very insecure person. Holy Spirit, what else can be revealed? Somebody's going through depression. Like I said, this person may even have a child by this person. Oh, look at that, insecure. I knew this person is insecure. This person is insecure. They're depressed. They're watching. They're sitting back watching what this karmic masculine is doing. Ain't you glad you got yourself away from this? Ain't you glad? Burning evidence. This person could be getting rid of evidence. They know they lied. They got stuff going on. They erasing messages out of their phone. They got stuff going on too. But they erase the messages out of their phone where they won't be caught. All right, Holy Spirit. What else do we got? And this masculine is tired of the drama. This feminine is tired of the drama with this person. This person is, their emotions are everywhere. I mean, they're happy one day, they're moody, they sad the next, they crazy, they in love, they obsessed, they're, you know, the walls are crumbling in one day. The next day, they on top of the world. I mean, they just emotions just everywhere, okay? And you just watching the shit go down. You enjoying the gossip. Well, you know, hey, that's what happened. Tion wanted to go over there with Keisha, and now Keisha showing her ass. So, hey, that's on him. This person is destroyed, shattered, broken. They're completely ruined. They know they made a bad decision when they went out and did this. Total drama. Total drama. That's like I said, this day they was all outside, hollering, yelling, screaming. The whole neighborhood knew, seeing what happened. And it's just it's the talk. It's the gossip. It's the talk of the sound. This person is losing money dealing with this person. They're going through money issues dealing with this person. Oh, Holy Spirit, that is too much. And this person is trying to fight for what they love this person. This karmic is in love. They're trying to fight to hold on. They're trying to fight to hold on. Woo. Baby, just let go. It's not worth it. Yeah, and they want to come back to you. I knew this. They always come back. Okay? Remember that. They always come back. They want to have a new beginning with you. They sitting up there like, yeah, they in their feelings. Yeah, toxic. This is toxic. This person is toxic. They ran over there to that. They want to come to you. They want a new beginning with you. And they want to reveal the truth. They want to tell you how crazy Keisha was. You ain't even trying to hear it. You already know. You already know. That ain't nothing new. That was that. You know, it's not all the karmic's fault, because this masculine is karmic himself. He likes that type of behavior. At first, he probably thought that was cute. And now he's sitting over here with charges on him. And he's like, oh no, this is not cute. This is the type of female or the type of male that feels like, you know, you crying over them, you fighting over them, you spazzing out and crashing out over them. They feel like, oh, that's love. That's, you know, that's showing that you really want them. And they don't understand that is craziness. That's somebody that's insane. But they get a thrill off of it until they end up in jail. Until it gets to be too much. And this karmic was just too much. Okay? This karmic was too much. This masculine is in love with you. They're obsessed with you. But they chose to disconnect from the connection. They went over here. With Crazy Carolyn, and they got a big surprise. Yeah, because this person is got a lot going. They don't care about going to court, and they don't care about lying in court. They do not care about lying in court. Let me do this here, and we're going to end this thing out. I'm not trying to keep y'all long. Not trying to keep y'all long. But this is somebody's baby mama. This is somebody's baby mama, or this is somebody's baby daddy. This is somebody they got children with. This person, like I said, they either act childish if they don't have kids by this person, or they have children by this person. This is somebody's baby mama or baby daddy. And they don't like the fact that this person was over there with you. And when they got in the connection with you, they wanted their baby mama back, or they wanted their baby daddy back. It's just one of those type of crazy things where, you know, a person don't want a person until somebody else gets with them. And it seems like that's that. But this person, you know, and now they are having some type of awakening. All right, this person was fraudulent. They were a fraud. And they got food. Well, that was their fault, you know. They left a true angel for a fallen one. All right. What is on this person's mind, spirit? What is this person? What could they say? What is this karmic masculine or feminine wanting to say here? It says, I'm going to contact you soon. So, like I said, this person wants to come back towards you. They want to come back. They know they made a bad. They know they made a terrible mistake. Terrible mistake. Showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what happened between us. But I do. I just want to appear unbothered. Because this person is acting like, you know, yeah, you know, me and divine feminine and me and divine masculine, we ain't together no more. But I don't care. They really do care. They care. They probably crying. They all upset. They obsessed with you. They looking on your social media page. They trying to figure out, are you talking to somebody? What you doing? It says, let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we both broke down by, you know, before we broke up? That's what this is saying. Our past holds us back from our future. So this person has had, like I said, this is a karmic feminine. This is a karmic masculine. So this person has displayed some very poor ass behavior with you before. Okay? Before they even made this decision to run off here to this crazy thing, they already was messing up with you. You know, there was signs right there, okay? But they just want to rewind and go back to when y'all were happy again. All right, what else? Let's get two more. Let's get two more. We're going to close this out. Here we go. Is it true? I heard you was dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. I told you they mad. They don't want you with nobody. They are big mad. But no, you went over there with Karmic Keisha. You went over there with Karmic Kelly. Yep. And this is what happened. And now, you know, you could be dating somebody, in a relationship with somebody, and they ain't trying to hear that. You better go get you a good lawyer so you can beat this charge. You up here worrying about me. You need to be worrying about what you're going to do when you get to court. It says, you feel like home. Being with you reminds me of a simpler time. You bring me so much happiness and peace. You brought so much peace to this person because you're not karmic. You don't go down for the drama. You don't do all that arguing. You want peace in your home. You want peace in your life. You don't have time for the toxicity and the back and forth. When you come home, you want peace. When you come home, you want to eat. You want to cuddle. You want to, kiss. You want to talk. You want to make love. You want to be happy. You don't have time for the arguing. You don't have time for the accusations. You don't have time for the physical fighting. And this person is seeing that, okay? But it took them to go over there and to get to this situation with this crazy person to understand that this was a lesson for them. This was a karmic lesson for karmic Kim and for karmic Tim. This was a karmic lesson. This person misses you. It says, I miss you. I wish things were different. And the next card will be wild side. There is a side to you that I haven't seen, and I want to see you get loose. I want to see you get wild. Let's have some fun. So this is telling me, collective, that you're reserved. You don't live on the wild side. You don't gamble, okay? You don't do those wild things. And this person could have been for the streets. This person could been a little bit too promiscuous, too impulsive, too lustful, too wild. And this is what has got them into the situation. They feel like they've been tricked. They ain't been tricked. They wanted that. They like crazy things. They like wild things. And that's what they got. They wanted a wild person and they got it. And you're not like that. And don't conform or try to change yourself for someone when they do come back. And when they say, hey, let's get back together. But you know what? Look, you need to loosen up. You need to take a walk on the wild side. No, you don't. No, you don't. This is the type of person that has toxic behavior and they have addictions. This is the type of person that'll try to get you to try cocaine. This is the type of person that'll try to get you to jump off a cliff because to them they think it's fun. Don't do that. You have boundaries. Stick with your boundaries. Stick with your boundaries. That is crazy. And down here at the bottom of the deck it says, you're a mystery. I can't never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. So like, hey, collective, it's like, you don't tell everything, you don't show everything. And you damn sure ain't acting crazy and wild. All right? And this is why, you're not going to court. and you're not in stupid situations. All right. That is enough there. I'm going to end that and leave that alone. All right, well, lady, I love you. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And tune in for more readings. I do this all the time. So I want to say thank you for listening to me. And I love you guys and be safe. Until I see you again, smooches. Peace.